Ooh, that is fire. And now the reveal for everyone waiting.
Cover of Sports Illustrated.
Just beautiful. Beautiful work of art. I love it.
It just happened, and the entire sports world is buzzing.
The Indiana Fever make the
very cool
Sports Illustrated cover.
And there's plenty of content that came along with it.
The Great White Hope versus the Great White Hype.
After months of speculation, silence, and media hesitation, Sports Illustrated has finally done what everyone else was too slow to do. They crowned Caitlin Clark.
Now, this isn't the first time any WNBA players have been on the cover of Sports Illustrated. This is still a huge flex, and they are being viewed as kind of like America's team.
Front cover, center stage. No gimmicks, no half spotlight. Just full recognition of the most electrifying player in women's basketball.
Cannot deny the impact that she's made on this sport.
This isn't just a magazine cover. It's a moment of validation. While critics have tried to downplay her, while rivals have questioned her spotlight, Sports Illustrated made their stance clear.
Indiana Fever.
WNBA Preview 2025 Sports Illustrated cover.
This is a good-looking cover. It is.
Caitlin Clark isn't a trend. She's the face of the game. And with one powerful image, they've confirmed what fans already knew.
That when given her uniform for the photo shoot with Sports Illustrated, Clark asked if it was a smaller jersey than one she wore last year. Same size, replied the equipment manager. You're filling out more.
The era of Caitlin Clark has officially arrived. Caitlin Clark landing on the cover of Sports Illustrated isn't just a headline. It's a cultural shift. For months, fans and analysts alike have been asking the same question.
Ooh, that is fire. And now the reveal for everyone waiting. Just beautiful. Beautiful work of art. I love it. That's sick.
Kelsey, Aaliyah, Caitlin, DeWanna Bonner. It's an awesome cover.
How is it possible that the most influential figure in women's basketball isn't gracing the front of the most iconic sports publication in the world? She's broken records, packed arenas, and elevated the visibility of the WNBA to unprecedented levels. And now, with this long overdue cover appearance, Sports Illustrated has finally acknowledged what the rest of the world has seen all along. Caitlin Clark is the present and future of the sport.
Caitlin Clark coming to the Capitol.
We saw all the TV ratings for Caitlin Clark.
The cover isn't subtle, it's bold. It captures Clark's intensity, her poise, and her power. Everything she's brought to the court every time she steps on it. But beyond the image, this moment is about something bigger. It's a message to the gatekeepers of sports media who've hesitated to fully embrace her rise.
Love this. They stay making the haters mad. A lot of people are checking out a league they never in a million years would have watched a couple of years ago. 2025 WNBA champions.
For months, other names were pushed, other narratives were forced, but the numbers don't lie. Clark is dominating the league, breaking rookie records, and drawing national attention at a level that demands respect.
She's the face of the league. Agreed.
I love watching her score and just everything about her.
They went the extra mile just to watch her play here.
This is great news for women's basketball, period.
And yet this isn't just about performance. It's about perseverance. Clark has faced everything this season: brutal fouls, targeted criticism, silence from major brands, and subtle jabs from legends. But through it all, she's kept her head down and let her game do the talking.
The WNBA did, to their credit, actually share this, because with them, you never know. They've done what I think has been a better job of propping up their biggest star and showcasing their biggest star. Man, there's going to be a lot of hate on this.
Now Sports Illustrated is doing the talking for her, giving her the spotlight she earned, not by politics or favoritism, but by pure, undeniable excellence.
Indiana Fever, Caitlin Clark, and the gang is on the WNBA preview issue of Sports Illustrated.
This cover is more than a photo shoot. It's a statement. It's the sports world finally catching up to what fans have already been celebrating. Caitlin Clark isn't just having a moment. She's building a legacy. And with this historic cover, That legacy just got a whole lot louder.
And there's so much really fun behind the scenes stuff. I mean, Caitlin Clark is totally a joker.
Cold, you're so mad about it.
This is what I was doing.
And then this way, I'm in the
We can just keep on going too.
Can you put that back on there? Cue the fog, baby! Woo!
What makes this Sports Illustrated cover so significant isn't just that Caitlin Clark made it, it's that she made it on her own terms. In a media landscape that often focuses on manufactured hype or recycled narratives, Clark's rise has been rooted in performance, consistency, and impact.
I think they're handling it right. The thing I don't like is this headline. There's much more to the W's most watched team than the Caitlin Clark show. I think that is unnecessary.
Indiana Fever are gracing its cover, saying there is much more to the W's most watched team than the Caitlin Clark show.
She didn't get there through controversy. She didn't rely on viral moments or social media antics. She got there by doing what great athletes do: showing up, working harder than everyone else, and delivering results. Every game, every night.
CC's show, the entire W is CC's show. As much as the haters want to hate, including ESPN and Swoops, and even other teams and owners and coaches in the W, you can't deny the Caitlin Clark effect. It is Caitlin Clark's show. Without her, the W would be doomed.
And this cover isn't just about Clark. It's about what she represents. She's become a symbol of what women's sports can be when the spotlight is given, not withheld. Her presence on the cover of Sports Illustrated is proof that women's basketball doesn't need gimmicks to sell. It needs respect.
What we have seen from the Indiana Fever is what the league needs to do. We are seeing a blueprint for the Indiana Fever, and the WNBA should be following it, because as we have seen with this, right, with this stuff from Sports Illustrated and how they're doing it, Fever Dream, and what do they call them? What have Caitlin Clark fans been calling this? America's team. The Indiana Fever are America's team. It's not the Caitlin Clarks.
For years, the league has struggled for mainstream visibility. Players have had to fight for coverage, endorsements, and validation. But Clark's presence changes that. She's bringing a new generation of fans, converting casual viewers into passionate supporters, and shattering the outdated belief that women's sports can't command national attention.
The Indiana Fever are doing the best possible job they can, I think. They've got a new admin who's been amazing for the Indiana Fever and teams and giving them content, getting to know these other players. You know, Caitlin Clark fans are buying DeWanna Bonner jerseys, and they're buying Lexi Hull jerseys, and they're buying Sophie Cunningham jerseys, and they're buying Natasha Howard jerseys, and they've embraced Sydney Colson. You know, they are turning the Caitlin Clark fan base into an Indiana Fever fan base.
The timing of this cover is also telling. After months of watching her dominate headlines, break attendance records, and absorb criticism with grace, the sports world had no choice but to acknowledge her.
I kind of love that they included DeWanna Bonner in this cover because she is an integral member of the team. And about a month ago, there was a video going around that Kelsey Mitchell had posted, just some random video of all of them in their red, rebel red uniform. And everyone on social media was like, what is going on? Did they get new uniforms? And you could tell that they were at a park, and it ends up that they were shooting the cover of Sports Illustrated.
And while some tried to paint her as overhyped or protected, this cover silences those voices. It proves that what she's doing isn't just impressive, it's historic. The stats speak volumes. The crowds speak louder.
She is highly likable. I think that lends itself to her popularity as she comes across as somebody that's really just respectful, likable. There's other players out there that just don't come across that way.
But this moment, it cements her place in sports history. Even more powerful is how Caitlin Clark has handled the pressure. While others chase headlines, she's focused on legacy. While others throw shade, she keeps delivering.
Taking advantage of it and leveraging it into new fans for other players and new fans for other teams and new fans of the league. The WNBA needs to pay attention to the Indiana Fever and follow that same blueprint for the league and leverage Caitlin Clark into making these fans permanent fans of the WNBA.
And now Sports Illustrated has validated what fans, coaches, and players already knew. She's not just living up to expectations, she's redefining them. This cover isn't a finish line, it's a milestone, a turning point in a career that's only just getting started.
The Indiana Fever, a major achievement for them, was an iconic, incredible magazine.
And for the WNBA, for women's sports, and for anyone who's ever been told to wait their turn, this moment is a reminder that greatness can't be ignored forever. Caitlin Clark earned this, and now the world is finally watching with eyes wide open.
The way that they play around with each other, like the way that they relate to each other, joke around, kind of have fun. This team is definitely in a different place than it was last season. It's just a fun video, just celebrating the Indiana Fever being on the cover of Sports Illustrated, which is like quite a flex.
The impact of Caitlin Clark's Sports Illustrated cover is already sending ripples far beyond the court. It's not just a personal win, it's a breakthrough moment for the entire WNBA and for women's sports as a whole. With one powerful image, Clark has done what few athletes, male or female, ever managed to do: become a symbol of excellence, marketability, and cultural relevance all at once.
They all seem so comfortable with each other, I gotta say. So Aaliyah Boston is in the lead. Caitlin Clark, Kelsey Mitchell, and DeWanna Bonner, of course, is last.
And the message this sends to every young girl watching: that skill, work ethic, and resilience do get recognized, even when the system tries to delay it.
Wow. This turned out so good. This period fever dream. Y'all wish that was you, huh? My bad. Oh, this looks so good. Oh, it's so good. It looks so good. It's so dope. That's so good. That's popping. Okay. Oh, this is so nice. This is so amazing. I've never been on the cover of a magazine like this. I can't wait to show my mom, man. I'm grateful for stuff like this. Shout out to the Fever Dream. Now you know.
For the WNBA, this couldn't have come at a better time. The league has been fighting for visibility, respect, and equal coverage for years. And while many talented players have laid the foundation, it's Clark's arrival that has kicked the door wide open. Her presence is filling arenas, spiking viewership, and changing the financial landscape of the sport.
And Sports Illustrated also released a really fun video of Kelsey Mitchell, Aaliyah Boston, Caitlin Clark, and DeWanna Bonner all like asking each other questions to see how well they know each other. And I thought it would be kind of fun to watch along, kind of get to know the team, like the little fun stuff like how Caitlin Clark likes to eat Cheez-Its and who would bail who out of jail. So let's get into it.
Question, what island am I from? Yeah, Caitlin got it right.
St. Tommy!
St. Thomas.
You could have said anything. You remember you said that? Any island.
Yeah. Come on. All right. It's tied for first right now.
Hold the ball.
Yeah, I'm asking questions.
All right,
Give me a break. Am I a window seat or am I an aisle seat?
I know the answer is aisle, but I was already writing.
I saw her the whole season. She was in the window.
No, I was in the aisle. All wrong. All season I sat in the aisle.
Yeah, because she did, because she shared the cookies. Because she shared the.
Who was my basketball idol growing up?
Don't worry.
Maya
Don't
Moore.
worry. They don't even.
Maya Moore.
Okay.
Everybody knows.
Yes. Thank you.
I knew that.
No, it's okay.
So it's my turn? Who on the team do I tease the most?
Caitlin.
That's right. Maybe right.
Are you guys getting these questions?
Keeps you on my toes. You'll learn it. I'm everyone's target. It's unfair.
Now with this cover, she's not just a basketball star, she's a cultural icon. And when Sports Illustrated puts you on the front, they're not just capturing a moment, they're betting on your legacy. But make no mistake, this wasn't handed to her. Caitlin Clark has had to earn every inch of this spotlight.
So in 2024, she averaged 16.5 points per game, 4 assists, 5.5 rebounds. She shot 37% from the field and 31.8% from three. Now, if you look at her preseason in 2025, she only played 2 games in this preseason, and one was against that Brazilian national team. She played 21 minutes. She averaged 14.5 points, 6 assists, 6 rebounds. She shot 52.5% from the field and 50% from three-point range.
From the unnecessary hate online, to being physically targeted on the court, to being questioned at every step, she never cracked. She never lashed out. She kept showing up and delivering. And now the world is rewarding that discipline and focus. There's also a quiet triumph in this moment.
It's about her getting stronger, and it's about her arms and her weight gain and her in the weight room. But the funny thing about this excerpt is that she went to try her jersey on and she thought that it actually got smaller. And it goes, Clark's top priority was getting stronger.
For months, Caitlin has watched other players get attention through controversy or noise. She stayed in her lane, trusted the process, and focused on basketball. And now, without stooping to drama, she's ended up where they all wanted to be.
Kelly Kroskoff said that there was clearly an accelerated growth opportunity that happened after the Olympic break. It was clear that we might need to speed up this opportunity to really capitalize on what we had in the moment.
On the cover, in the headlines, and at the center of the culture. This cover won't be forgotten anytime soon. It marks the point where public opinion fully shifted, where the world stopped questioning if she was overhyped and finally accepted what was always true. Caitlin Clark is the real deal. And if this is just the beginning, the rest of the league better be ready. Because the era of Caitlin Clark is no longer on the rise, it's fully arrived. Caitlin Clark's appearance on the cover of Sports Illustrated isn't just a headline, it's a declaration. A declaration that the era of overlooking greatness in women's sports is over. She didn't demand the spotlight. She earned it.
Happy, I'm crying. I'm so happy. This is the best day ever.
Caitlin Clark effect seems to be crazier than year one.
That's nice.
And she was shooting the shit out of it.
Of course she was.
Right, so she was shooting the shit out of it. And
she's the face of the league.
Agreed.
Just have nothing but great things to say about who she is as a person. Just so welcoming and so warm as an individual that she can have a conversation with anybody. She's cut from the same cloth as me in that regard. You know what? Us Midwesterners, we tend to just, accept everybody with open arms. She was so kind to my family and everyone in the suite when she came to KC. So huge fans of Caitlin Clark.
Every bucket, every sold-out arena, every moment of grace under fire led to this. Now, with the world watching and the cover sealed in history, there's no turning back. Caitlin Clark has arrived, not just as a player, but as a symbol of what happens when talent meets perseverance. And if this is the standard she's setting so early in her career, the rest of the sports world better keep up. Because this isn't just a feature, it's the start of a legacy.
For whatever reason, they decide to get themselves involved, whether it is actually malintent or maybe they just want to get themselves in the headline. A lot of players got the spotlight this season because of Caitlin Clark, not to mention just overall, Caitlin Clark brought millions, literally, more eyeballs to the league this season.
Pretty exciting. One of the big reasons fans flock to State Farm Arena is, of course, the Caitlin Clark effect.
The best player in America, the best shooter in America.
Watch her play. She plays at a high level.
She's going to break records nonstop for the next couple years.
She's the only one capable of taking nothing and making it something. The WNBA was nothing before Caitlin Clark.
1.3 million viewers on the TV rating for Caitlin Clark's preseason debut against Brazil in a blowout. Sold out in front of 15,000 fans at $670 a ticket. She is the needle.
Caitlin Clark returned to Iowa yesterday. It looked like the entire state of Iowa shut down. This is what the drawing power of a real star looks like.
This team is going to break so many records this year. Attendance, viewership, merch sales, all of the things.
This was a preseason WNBA game. It is unbelievable what it is Caitlin Clark does.
Whenever Caitlin Clark takes the floor, that maybe is different not only from any player in the WNBA, but from any player in basketball.
Most points by a point guard in a season in WNBA history. Most double-doubles by a rookie guard in WNBA history. Most points by a rookie in WNBA history. Most assists by a rookie in the history of the WNBA. First WNBA rookie to record 2 triple-doubles. First triple-double by a rookie in WNBA history. First triple-double in Fever history. The first player to be named WNBA Player of the Month and Rookie of the Month in the same month. First player in WNBA history with 20 or more points, 15 or more assists, and 5 or more rebounds in a game. She won Rookie of the Month 4 times. Eastern Conference Player of the Week 3 times. Single season rookie record for assists. Single season rookie record for 3-pointers. Single game record for assists 19. Franchise record for most double-doubles, 3-pointers. Career 10 or more assists in a game. Franchise record for most career 10 or more assists in a game. Fastest WNBA player to reach 100 3-pointers. She did it in 34 games. Most assists by a rookie in a WNBA All-Star game, for which she received the most fan votes ever. 700,000 of those. Fastest player to reach 350 points and 150 assists to start a season, regardless of years in the league. People will say, pay more attention to the other folks. Like, she couldn't do it herself. You know, LeBron has teammates, Jordan had teammates. I understand.